Hello, everyone. Today, we are learning about design of study tour courses themes. We know that study tours are themed educational activities outside of school with specific themes. So, what is the theme of a study tour course? The theme of a study trip course usually refers to, in study trip activities, the specific expression of the main idea. Through the theme, we can express of this activity the purpose or what students will gain from it. Due to differences in age, physical, and psychological abilities, students perceive things differently. For different age groups, it is important to develop targeted study course themes because the selection of study course content depends on specific themes. Through themes, elementary and middle school students, during study trips, can purposefully learn relevant knowledge and skills, thus achieving the goals of study trips. It can be said that a successful study tour cannot be without a theme. Before each study tour activity begins, the thematic study theme must be clearly defined. The design of thematic study program themes is a process from abstraction to specificity. First, it is necessary to clarify the broad theme of the thematic study program, and then proceed to design the course content. During the course content design process, the course content should be condensed into the title of the thematic study program. The title of the course is the specific theme of the thematic study program. So, the design of the thematic study program theme can generally be divided into two steps. 1. Clarifying the main purpose and the core of the thematic study program, which generally refers to the broad theme of the thematic study program. 2. Refine the title of the thematic study program. The title of the thematic study program is the specific theme of the thematic study program, which generally comes from the refinement of the course content. Next, let's understand the classification of thematic study program themes and the refinement of thematic study program titles. 1. Classification of thematic study program themes. According to different criteria, thematic study program themes have different types. 1. According to the type of resources, they can be divided into geographical, historical, humanistic, technological, experiential, and others. 1. Geographical thematic study mainly focuses on geological, geomorphological, meteorological, hydrological, soil, vegetation, and other resources. For example, Yellowstone National Park in the United States is a destination suitable for geographical thematic study, where students can study geothermal, geomorphological, ecological, meteorological, and climatic geography. 2. Natural thematic study, such as wetland parks and nature reserves. In Australia's Great Barrier Reef Marine Park, students can study marine biodiversity, marine ecological conservation, and diving skills. 3. Historical thematic study, such as historical sites and museums. At the archaeological site of ancient Rome in Italy, students can learn about the history, architecture, and the culture of ancient Rome and experience the brilliance of ancient Roman civilization. 4. Technological thematic study, such as universities and technology parks. Munich, Germany, is one of Germany and even Europe's centers of technological innovation. Students can in Munich's high-tech parks visit research institutions, high-tech companies, and innovation parks to understand, in technology in Germany, the latest developments and innovative practices. 5. Humanistic thematic study, such as art galleries and writers' former residences. The Cairo Museum in Egypt houses many ancient Egyptian artifacts and artworks. Students can study ancient Egyptian civilization's history, culture, and art to gain a deeper understanding of the glory and the mystery of ancient Egyptian civilization. 6. Experiential thematic study, such as defense education bases and sports training bases. Australia has vast farms and ranches. Students can choose to participate in harvesting, milking, and feeding animals, these farm experience activities, to understand Australia's agricultural industry and rural culture. These 6 major themes cover nature, geography, history, society, technology, and experience these various aspects, providing students with a rich variety of thematic study program choices. 2. According to the number of disciplines involved and the degree of knowledge integration, course themes are divided into single themes and comprehensive themes, these 2 types. 1. A single theme refers to a thematic study activity during the study trip with a clear core goal focusing on a certain type of study activity. As an object, students have access to of a subject type knowledge or skill. For example, industrial thematic study can help students understand the application of science and technology in actual production, while panda thematic study can allow students to closely observe the living habits of pandas, deeply understand a good ecological environment in panda conservation, the important role of it, and develop good ecological civilization habits. 2. A comprehensive theme refers to thematic study activities with parallel, multi-angle, and multi-content themes during the study trip, mainly focusing on conducting study trips to a certain destination. For example, Beijing study tours gather a variety of study resources, making it a comprehensive theme study tour. Beijing, as the political center, cultural center, international communication center, and technological innovation center of the People's Republic of China, also has unique royal culture, folk culture, and modern Olympic facilities, large-scale cultural venues, and so on, making it a city with very rich study content. For example, representative ancient Chinese royal architecture such as the Forbidden City and the Temple of Heaven can be used as study resources for architectural themes. Palaces such as Tiananmen Square, the Great Wall, and the Beijing Confucius Temple can be used for humanities and historical study. And palaces such as the Beijing Science and Technology Museum can organize students to conduct technological study activities. 3. Refinement of thematic study program titles. When we receive a task to design a thematic study program, we need to, based on the study content and the goals of the thematic study program, refine the title of the thematic study program. We need to master 4 basic principles for naming thematic study program themes. 1. The title should present the core content of the course. Students should be able to know what they will learn through the thematic study program theme. For example, a technology study program exploring the journey of drones. 2. The title should present the main objectives of the thematic study program, allowing students to further understand what they will gain in various aspects. Such titles are more attractive. For example, a pottery study program titled Experiencing the Charm of Traditional Handicrafts. 3. The title should be easy for learners to remember. 4. The title should be easy for learners to understand. A good thematic study program title should at a glance be easy to understand, giving a rough idea of the main content of the course and not easily forgotten. The first and second principles above reflect the content of the thematic study program, while the third and fourth principles address the dissemination properties. The theme should be easy to understand and remember. Through learning the knowledge points of this lesson, we can understand that the design of thematic study program themes needs to be based on the characteristics of different students groups and different study needs. Firstly, need to be clarified a broad type of thematic study program theme, and then, based on specific content of the thematic study program, refine a thematic study trip course title. That concludes what we learned today about the design of study tour courses themes. Everyone, goodbye.